So how can one achieve a beautiful and luxurious bathroom that's affordable by making some small improvements in designs, sizes and lengths? Well, we've got Christine who's here and she's going to tell us and give us some advice from the team from Hansgrohe where we can start when it comes to looking at bathrooms. Christine, good morning. Welcome to eXpresso.
Thank you.
First question on everyone's mind, because bathrooms are the most scariest things when it comes to renovation. What do you need to look at?
I think looking at your fittings, first of all, and Hansgrohe has a great range of fittings. And I think then after that is actually just planning your design. And
yes.
When planning your design, I think one of the biggest things is actually getting some ideas together. Going through magazines, going through websites and that kind of thing, getting all your ideas together so that you know exactly what it is you're doing when starting out with your renovation.
Now, what about tap fittings? What do you look at when you're looking at getting a tap fitting?
I think when you're looking at getting a tap fitting, I think you've got to look at the use. What are you going to use it for? Who's using it, secondly? And then start looking at the comfort levels of the taps. I mean, and Hansgrohe's got a great range of different height taps, and depending on what you're going to be using, the height of the person.
Yeah. I always struggle because the basin's always much lower than me.
You end up kind of wanting to bend down.
Yeah.
And again, it's easier when it's something that's higher, and it's just looking at the usage and who's going to be using it. I think that helps a lot.
But there are a different range of taps as well.
Oh yes, yeah. There's so many different types of ranges and different looks and different feels. And again, it's a personal preference when it comes to looking at the whole design of the interior and then adding the taps and the fittings to that.
But that's a nice thing about the Hansgrohe range. There is options for
so
everyone.
Options, exactly.
And there's options for everyone's budget as well.
Exactly. It's not just the high-end stuff. I think they've got a great range of prices, and Hansgrohe's got a great range of taps,
Now, you've got some tips for us when it comes to renovating the bathroom. I know when I moved into my new house in Johannesburg, the bathroom was my nightmare.
Yeah.
And everyone always thinks it's expensive to re-renovate the bathroom. Yeah. True, not true? What tips should people be following?
Sure. I think it really boils down to what it is you want in your bathroom. And I think, again, like I said, just getting your ideas together, knowing where you're going to go is a big part of that. If you don't know what you're going to do, you'll end up struggling and just buying odd things. Yes. But secondly, I think you've just got to look at your budget. Set your budget before you even start, because that'll always help,
of course.
Going forward. You know what you're going to be spending and where you can draw the line and where you're going to have to just cut certain things. I think another thing is just, planning. Planning is also a big thing, like play around with the plan, move things around, try and get the right configuration together. And once you've got that, then you can also move forward to speaking to your contractors, knowing exactly where you want your bath, where you want your toilets, how you want it to look, the tiling layout, that kind of stuff. And often when doing that, you might want to call on an interior designer to kind of help.
So you need a contractor and an interior designer. Is it something you could do yourself if you just want to change your taps yourself?
You can totally do that yourself as well. And I think I'm sure the guys at Hansgrohe and in the showroom will be able to help you sort of choose a fitting and then help you get it fitted.
So you can just go into the shop and say to them, this is what I want, this is the length, the height, this is what I need it for. Exactly. And they'll help you find that.
They'll totally help you find that. I think they've got a whole range of things that they can even walk you through and talk you through that kind of stuff.
Well, Christine, thank you so much for enlightening us. And it's definitely something that was really, really scary for me when I wanted to renovate it. But tell us more about the range before I say goodbye to you.
Well, I think, this is the mattress range, and they really do just have a...
I see there's a whole lot
There's a whole range behind you, where it really just ranges in height, and it's more about they talk about their comfort zones and trying to figure out what is your comfort zone, what is it that you're using it for, and from there, deciding your tap and then choosing your fitting to go with the right. Again, it's also going with the right basin.
Yes.
A lot of these kind of basins, these sit-in basins, if they're too low, and I've been to places where it is too low, you kind of end up trying to get the water rather than just comfortably using the tap.
Using the tap. Yeah. Well, Christine, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thank you for introducing us to this fabulous Hansgrohe range. And you can get something for anyone's budget at the Hansgrohe showroom. All the details are on our website, eXpressoShow.com. You also know their website?
Yes, Hansgrohe, I think it's .net, sorry.
There we go, but we'll put it, it's actually on your screen right now. Take a look, it is on your screen, and we'll put all the details on our website, eXpressoShow.com. You're with your favorite breakfast, feel-good breakfast show this morning.
Stay with eXpresso and SABC3.